it's a sustainable method, it doesn't generate any new waste flows, that it actually occurs at low temperature for low electricity use, and that it generates the materials that we need to make new solar panels in the future. Recycling of solar panels is very important because in the next decade many modules will be decommissioned, they will be taken down, and we actually need to retain the materials that are in there, and we need to do that in a sustainable manner. In the last 50 years people have developed modules to resist all kinds of weather conditions, and to do that one of the measures was to use a very strong glue, an encapsulant we call that, to very well glue all the components together.
And what we do is we take solar panels which have been aged in the field, and we extract small samples out of them that we can work on in the lab because we are not yet scaled up to work with full modules.
So our approach is to use a laser to actually separate the components, so we can actually direct our laser to the interface between the encapsulant, the glue, and the silicon wafer.
It can be green or it can be in the near infrared, for example. And then we use a pulse time which ablates only a shallow layer of silicon. And we don't want too much heat dispersion in the sample and too much contamination. And then we test a method to delaminate the glass from the wafer, so we can then recover all the value that's on the wafer. One challenge is to do our lasering step in line with what needs to be done next, so it needs to fit the next recycling steps. Another challenge is to tune our laser process to have as good an ablation as possible, and at the same time as little contamination onto the wafer and the silver as possible.
And the other challenge that we're working on is to make sure that we can do this on a big scale, so it's directly applicable in really recycling facilities. Recycling is crucial in order to have this circular economy. And actually what's also crucial is that these processes are green, that they are environmentally friendly. That's also why we are aiming to this sustainable technology.